Hi, welcome to video 7.2 on graphing with quadratics and linear equations. So right here we have a quadratic, a parabola, which is this right here, and actually there's a typo here. This should be plus 2x, that's the graph that you see here. And then this is y equals x minus 1 right here. And so what we're looking for is the solution set to the equation. What is the solution? Basically an x that makes both of those true when they have the same y. So for example, this point where they meet right here, x at this point is 1. So we're looking at something that has an x with 1. And then the other one right here, x is negative 2. So negative 2. So that one right there is the one where x equals both. Now the other way that you can look at that is if we were to plug this in for x, it would be equal for both of them, but for other values it would not. So for instance, if I put 1 in here, this would be 1 plus 2 minus 3, and that's 0. And this would be 1 minus 1, and that would equal 0. So they're the same thing. If I put another value besides negative 2 and 1 in there, they would not equal the same thing on both sides. Okay, so this one right here, now we're saying we have our quadratic, this time given by our vertex form, and instead of having a different linear equation, we're looking at the x-axis, because we're looking at 0, so y equals 0. And the two places where they meet, the solutions are x equals negative 3 and x equals 1. So that's our answer for this one. Okay, let's take a look at one more and then you can try some. So here we already have the parabola graphed right here. And we're looking first for those solutions. And so that's going to be at 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2. So x equals negative 4 and 2. And then we're going to graph the function 2x plus 1. So our y-intercept is 1, and then we go up 2 over 1, like that. So that's our graphing, and then the solution to these are going to be the places where they intersect. So negative 3, x equals negative 3, and x equals positive 3. Because those are where the x values where they intersect. Okay, so I want you to try exercise 4 and 5. Pause the video and give it a try, and then come back and you can see the answers. Okay, so here are our answers for this. So this one was 1 and 4, and then this one, it ended up being 0 and 5, and then you can also see the work I did to graph the parabola over here. And to this one, we had to change to y equals and then x minus 2 in order to graph that. Okay, please write down any questions that you have about that, and we will talk about it next class.